How to sell digital downloads and merchandise via your YouTube channel's product shelf and your own website. Let's get started. What's up everybody, my name is David. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my fourthwall.com tutorial video. Now, YouTube has a product shelf feature built into the back end that integrates with a wide range of platforms. Once you have 500 subscribers at a minimum, you're able to use the product shelf to sell digital products and merchandise. So if you've been on other channels and you're seeing something like my store and a bunch of different products and merchandise and you're wondering how people are doing that, well, it's the YouTube product shelf. So in this fourthwall.com tutorial video, I'm going to cover everything that you need to know to get started. I'm going to show you how to create your Fourthwall account, how to create a digital product, how to upload said digital product and create proper copy and market it, as well as how to connect your Fourthwall account to your YouTube channel so you can start selling digital products. So if you're ready to get started, make sure to check the links in the description for timestamps and resources mentioned in this video. So let's begin. Welcome to my laptop. Let's begin. So this is YouTube. We're on YouTube right now, but if you scroll down on certain channels, you're going to notice that you'll see this little element right here, the shop whoever store. So like whatever the shop name is, the channel name is, etc. will appear here with various products that you can buy. Now, there's a wide range of integrations for this. This is called the product shelf, but Fourthwall is a totally free option to use and it integrates with YouTube. So you can upload digital products, merchandise, etc., and have it be displayed in the product shelf. So when the user comes over here, you get data on the back end of your YouTube channel of your impressions and clicks over here. So if I click on this product right there, it takes us to fourthwall.com, and then this is what the product page looks like. It's pretty basic overall, but the integration with the YouTube product shelf is very helpful. Anyways, this is what your product page looks like. So with it, you can upload specific images related to your product. You can adjust and change the copy over here, change the price point, change the colors, and you have a nice big add it to cart button over here. So when the user clicks on this add to cart button, Fourthwall uses this slide out feature over here. So it's been added to the cart, and then you have the checkout button right there. But you also have these one-click bump offers, which I really like. So the user can just click over here to add to cart. There we go. Let's click on checkout right here. Then we're taken to a nice looking clean checkout page. That makes it very easy for the end user to purchase. Welcome to fourthwall.com. This is the platform we're going to be using to sell digital products via the YouTube product shelf. Now, I know what you're thinking, how much does this cost? So let's go ahead and click on the pricing tab and get this out of the way. Okay, so there's two pricing verticals. You have the free plan over here and you have the pro plan. Now, the free plan, you can design and sell high quality products. It's fully customizable. They handle customer support, offer monthly memberships, promo codes, discounts, giveaways, and you can sell your products on various other platforms. Now, the pro plan over here, you get $120 of free sample credits per year, 24/7 priority support, no fees on digital products. So it really just becomes a math problem with how much you're selling on Fourthwall. So if you're making a lot of sales and it makes sense to pay $15 a month for the pro plan, then I would upgrade to that. But I think for most people, just the free plan is fine because the fees on digital products with Fourthwall are actually quite low in my opinion. I think it's very reasonable for what they provide, especially compared to like a Gumroad that takes 10%. So what exactly are the fees for selling digital products with Fourthwall? Well, we see right here, sell digital products. It's a 5% fee with a 5 GB limit. That means your product can't be any larger than 5 GB if you're on the free plan. If it is, then you need to upgrade to the pro plan. So you have a 100 GB limit and that removes the fees you're paying. And then you can design new high quality products like merchandise. There's no fees for that, but of course you have to have a markup on the base cost of whatever merchandise you're selling, but they handle the manufacturing and shipping. So it's a good deal in my opinion. And you can sell your own products that you have yourself and there's no fees for that. Now, what products can you sell with Fourthwall? So Fourthwall is pretty popular for selling merchandise, and the merchandise is actually pretty high quality. So you can do that. You can also sell digital downloads like ebooks, cheat sheets, templates, that sort of thing, as well as online courses and memberships. Anyways, if you're ready to get started, click on the big blue Start Now button. And next, just follow the on-screen instructions to create your free Fourthwall account. So you can sign up with Google or Apple or sign up with an email. I'm going to go ahead and click on sign up with email over here. Then enter in your email password and click on continue. Welcome to your Fourthwall.com dashboard. So let me give you a quick tour of this so you understand what's going on. So at the very top right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. This shows you your orders and your profit. The URL for your site right there creates another product by clicking on the create product button. Apps help grow your revenue, so you can integrate everything with TikTok Shop, Instagram and Facebook Shop, and so forth. You can have a referral link to your store, offer free shipping, and most important that you should take advantage of is boost sales with a discount in the abandoned cart checkout email. So when people enter in their email on the checkout page, but they don't buy, you can set it up so they get an abandoned carts email. And in that email, you can offer a 5% coupon code to get them to convert into a sale. And you can also set up a custom domain name if you want with Fourthwall. You don't have to do that, but this is an option over here. Next is help and support. So there's a Discord community that you can join, as well as a guide that you can read on how to get started with Fourthwall and other various guides and tips. Now let's continue to the orders tab right there. So go ahead and click on that and you should be on all orders. So over here, it will show you all orders that you've received. You also have this donations tab right here. And yes, with Fourthwall, you can set up simple donations for your site. So when you're in the builder for your site designer, you can add in a donations section if you want. But again, Fourthwall is primarily focused on selling products, but donations are a thing. So if you're just curious as to okay, where is that within Fourthwall, let me just go ahead and click on site design. We'll just open up this right there. So we have this right there, add a page section, click on that. Then we'll scroll down right there and you're going to see donations right there. So you can add this in. And so over here, it'll just show you standalone donations. And again, like it says right there, orders with an add donation are in the orders tab. So that's how donations work. It's not really a primary focus of Fourthwall, but something that you get. Then over here, you have thank yous. So people can send you a thank you when they buy the product. And then over here to be shipped, if you have products that haven't been shipped out yet, like merchandise. Now, if we click over here for products, this is going to show you all the products that you have for sale. So if we click on this blue button, create new product, we can design a new product, something I have, or sell a digital product. So you can sell merchandise right there, something you want to sell yourself, or a digital product over there. You can also combine product listings if you want into a bundle right there. So if I click on that, combine product listings, products can be added to combined listings, won't be available to sell separately. So just be aware of that. Okay, anyways, promotions over here. So you have promo codes that you can set up, and you can also have giveaway links. So if you just want to give away like a digital product for free or something like that, you can set that up, as well as promo codes. And promo codes are quite useful because, again, codes actually help drive sales. So you can set up a shop promo, a membership promo, or a giveaway link. Okay, next we have memberships. So you can launch your membership with Fourthwall if you want and set up different tiers over here. So you can have posts, messages, video series, members, perks, and tier settings, and so forth. Then, of course, we have site design. That takes you to the design editor over here where you can customize the look and feel of your site. And you have analytics over here, so you can integrate your analytics with Google Analytics if you want to get back-end data. And over here, you have reports down here, so you can check this out. Then various apps, so you can integrate your Fourthwall store with other different apps. Then you have the general settings page right here, where you can customize different aspects of general settings, samples, referrals, team building plan, shipping, domain, checkout, and for developers. And finally, if we click on our little icon link up top there, we'll see the appearance right over here. So we can change this to dark mode, light mode, use device over there. We click on back. You can also navigate to your account settings, the help center, and log out. So if we click on the account settings over here, this is where we can just have general settings, security, email notifications, connected sites, just your basic stuff. And down here in the right hand corner is a chat bot, so you can just send a message, whatever, to support, and they'll get back to you quite quickly. Let's begin customizing the design of our website. Now, with Fourthwall, I do suggest adjusting the URL structure of your site. And you can do so by navigating over here to the home tab right up top there. Click on the little gear icon to navigate to the domain settings. Then when you navigate right down here, this is where you can change the Fourthwall domain. So as you are signing up, it's going to just automatically populate this. So if it was like my amazing store, it'll be like my-amazing-store. And you're like, I don't want these dashes. I just want to make it as one. Well, this is where you can change it. So like when I originally signed up, it was edge-amazing. of dash David. And it's like, no, I just want as one thing. So right over here is where you can change it to whatever domain structure, URL structure that you want. Setting a custom domain name for our website. So I just showed you how to change the subdomain of your Fourthwall shop right down here. But you notice that there's a connect domain button right there. And that allows you to set a custom domain. So you can have it be mywebsite.com if you want. Now you do see this offer for Fourthwall Pro. You can ignore this. Again, Fourthwall Pro is about $15 a month, and you do get a free domain name with that purchase. But you can totally get a domain name on your own and then connect it to Fourthwall. Now for that, I do suggest using namecheap.com over here. This is where I get all my domain names. And so to get started with Namecheap is very simple. You just type in the domain name that you want to register right here. Okay, so I have mysuperamazing.site.com. Let's go ahead and click on the search button. And on the next page, it will tell us whether or not the domain name is available for sale. So yes, it is right here. So we can go ahead and click on add to cart. Then we can click on the checkout button right there and just ignore all of these upsells. Once we click on checkout, then we can just take a look at the checkout page to make sure everything is correct. So you can register your domain name for up to 10 years in advance if you want, and you do get domain privacy included with your purchase. Domain privacy is important because when you register a domain name and create an account with Namecheap, you do have to provide accurate information of your personal information like your name, email, address, like really personal stuff. And so domain name privacy keeps all of that information private, and with Namecheap, you get it free forever. Anyways, when you're ready, just click on confirm order, create your Namecheap account, and then submit payment, and you are good to go. Now, once you've finished registering your domain name at Namecheap, you're ready to connect your custom domain. So just navigate back to settings, domain, and then click on custom domain right here. Now you want to connect the domain name to your site that you just registered. So over here within Namecheap, this is my domain name that I registered, and this is my Namecheap account, and we're good to go. So let's navigate back to the dashboard. All I have to do is put in the domain name that you want to register right there. So I got davidtutorial.com. Go ahead and click on connect domain. Now it says we're pulling the information about the domain name. This can take up to 30 seconds. Just give it a moment. Fantastic. So Fourthwall uses entry to easily configure your domain. So all you have to do is click on continue to, continue. All right, so now it's analyzing the domain name. It detected the DNS provider and it's getting everything set up. Okay, so now all you have to do is log into your Namecheap account. By logging in with your Namecheap details, you're giving entry one-time permission to connect your domain name. So go ahead and do that. Put in your username and password, then click on continue. So once you put in your username and a password, it's going to authenticate everything. Then it's going to send a verification code to your inbox. So enter in the verification code that you just received to your email. Now it's setting everything up on the back end of your domain name to connect Fourthwall to your Namecheap domain name. Done. It's as simple as that. So davidtutorial.com is now configured. Now you do have to be a little bit patient. It can take up to 48 hours for the domain name to be live on Fourthwall because it requires some propagation on the back end. It's not immediate, but give it a day, 2 days max, and you are good to go. Anyways, when you're ready, click on done. Now it should say your domainname.com and it's syncing your domain name. Now, if you're just curious as to what entry specifically did automatically on your behalf, is that it entered in a bunch of records. So you can see what records were added. So you navigate back to your domain name in Namecheap, click on the advanced DNS settings. Then right down here, we see an A record, a bunch of CNAME records. We have MX records down here. This is what entry did. It just added in all these different records automatically. Of course, you can do this manually if you want, one by one, but entry just takes care of the process to make it very streamlined and easy. Anyways, that's all you have to do to set up a custom domain name for your website. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and check to make sure that everything is working as expected. And yes, it is. So right over here, we have davidtutorial.com and it's showing our Fourthwall store over here. Now, if you want to delete this domain for whatever reason, you want to turn it back to the subdomain or change it to a different URL, whatever, All you have to do is navigate to your settings, click on domain right there, and then just click on remove domain. And there you go. It's as simple as that. Now on the back end of your Namecheap account though, you will have to go ahead and just delete all these records over here if you ever want to use this domain name for something else. So maybe you have this domain, and you're like, I actually want to use this for a WordPress website or a Shopify store or something else. You want to move it. Just make sure to, again, navigate to Advanced DNS, and then just go ahead and delete all of these records and delete all these MX records as well. Adding products to your online store. Okay, so navigate over here to the products tab. Go ahead and click on that. It's going to load the all products page right here. Now to create a new product is very simple. You just click on the blue create new product button. You can create a new merchandise product over there. You can have something to sell. So if you have like a physical thing that you want to sell to your audience, you can do that, and you can sell digital products. So let me go ahead and click on sell digital product right here. And all you have to do is enter in a product name, a description. Description's optional, but this is your sales copy. So in my opinion, this is not optional. This is quite important. Then the product category right there, then how much you're selling it for, then you can upload the files right over here. So each file has to be 1 GB or less. Now you can upload multiple files, but they all have to be individually less than 1 GB. So yeah, you can totally upload a video course if you want, but just know that like when the user buys your product, they get access to the videos and they download the videos directly to their computer. And then you have photography over there. So photography is used to represent the product. So you should add images that help sell the product that you're, well, trying to sell. So let me just show you a quick example. Let's just open up my site over here. All right, let's go to products over there. We'll click on this one, and then let's open up this right there. Okay, so here's the product. So we have the title right there, the price point, and then sales copy over here. That's the point of this. So the way I would approach this personally, just have a quick little salesmanship paragraph at the very top right there, trying to hit home on an emotional aspect and focus on the tangible outcome that the end user gets, and then bullet points, and then end with a final like call to action to buy, and then you have a big add to cart button. And there you go. And then the photography over here, these pictures that you can upload. Well, like if this is an ebook, then you want to show like what the user is going to get when they buy, and other additional images. And you can have up to 4 images that you can upload on your product pages. And that's really all you need to know for the sales copy over here. So again, like this is just the product on the back end, the title, sales copy right there, then product category, ebooks and books, the price point, and then uploading the files. This is it. Super simple. All right, so let's navigate back to all products. Let me go ahead and create a new product. We'll click over here to create a new design product just to show you that. And over here, we can add merchandise to our online store. So is quality or cost more important to you? So premium quality materials, we'll click on that. We'll say slim fit over there. Okay, and we'll just say like, okay, I want this t-shirt right there. Click on that. Now you can have printed, embroidered, and then you can design now. We'll click on design now over here. And then you can upload your own designs. So you have the front, back, left sleeve, right sleeve. Again, it's kind of print on demand. The quality that you get from Fourthwall is actually quite good, but you have that. I like that you have that option. Let me back out of this. Go back over here. Let's go back. All right, let's click on a new product. We'll create a new design again. All right, so I do like that you have the option to choose between like the quality, like what's important to you. But anyways, merchandise, super simple. You just click on the item that you want to design. Like, oh, okay, I want a mug over here, and then design now. And then once this is uploaded over here, you can just drag and drop your image into place. So we'll just use a quick example over here. And we'll just use this image right there. All right, so now we have the image uploaded over here, and we can expand that out. All right, we'll leave it like that. And there we go. So now the mug kind of looks like that. Again, super simple. It's print on demand. You just upload your own graphics to a wide range of products. And then when you're ready, you can actually add the merchandise to your Fourthwall store, and then that will be displayed in the YouTube product shelf along with any digital products or whatever you're trying to do. So personally, my approach would be either to be just do strictly digital products with Fourthwall or do merchandise personally. But again, it's your store. You can do whatever you want. But anyways, that's all you really need to know when it comes to adding new products to your online store. Setting up memberships within Fourthwall. Okay, so over here we have the left-hand sidebar with the membership tab. Just go ahead and click on that. if you want to offer a membership to your audience, you can absolutely do that through Fourthwall. Now, once you click on that, you have overview, posts, messages, video series, members, perks, and settings over there. So first thing, we can create different tiers over here. So let's click on add tier, and you can have like the silver tier, the gold tier, that type of thing if you want. So we'll just put in test over here, put in test for this, and then price per month, we'll just say $7. We'll click on save right there. And now this tier is live. Now we click over here to add in different perks. So what are people going to get when they sign up to your membership? So I'll just say like maybe website review case studies. There we go, whatever. Click on add perk right there, done. Now we can add in an additional tier and then follow the same process over here. Okay, so now we have perks and tiers. Now, if we click over here for post, this is where we create content that people can have access to. So let's click on create new post, and I'll just say that this is a video over here. Now we can upload the video. Now you can choose like who has access to this: members only, free accounts, members and free accounts, select tiers, everyone. Now, if you click on everyone due to bandwidth issues, whatever, like you have to have a paid subscription to their pro tier. So if you're going to upload video, and it's a membership, so your content's going to be private anyway, so just click on members only, or you can have select tiers. So I have like if you're uploading content and maybe like the lowest tier has this video content, this tier has that other video, like something like that, you can choose like what tier gets access to this. So let's click over here to browse, and I'll upload a video right there. Boom. This video will upload right there, and we'll put in test for the title. There we go. And post description, we'll just put in test right there. There we go. And add a new tag. And then we'll just say test again. There we are. Okay, so now we have tags and content and the post title right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on publish. Also, you can embed. So if you have the URL that you want to embed from, you can do that, or you can upload directly within Fourthwall. Anyways, let me click on publish over here. Fantastic. Okay, so I went ahead and published this content right there anyways. So let's open up this one, and we'll click on the URL structure and see what it looks like. And here you go. All right, so this is a post for members only content. So we have the big video at the top right there. And then you have content over here, and people can click over here to join to access and join to access. So they click on this. Then they're directed to this checkout page over here. So choose what you pay, $7 a month, create your account to get access to your private members only content. In addition to that, we can also add in video series. So the way this works, it's sort of like creating a category page, honestly, because you create a video series, then you can add posts that have videos in it to your video series. That's functionally how this works. Anyways, let's go ahead and click on add new video series right there. We'll call this video series, and then test over here. We'll go ahead and add in a thumbnail right there. We'll do that. Okay, and we'll click on save. Okay, so now our video series is live. So if you navigate down here, let me get rid of that. You can see this right here. You can add videos to series by editing them. So visit the post tab. So we'll navigate to our post tab over here. Once we're over on this page, then you click over here to add it to video series. So I want to add it to this item right there. We'll click on confirm, click on save, and then boom, there we go. So let's click on this over here, and here we are. So this looks good. So let me back out of this, and we'll go to video series, click on this one, open up the video series page, and this is what it looks like. So again, it's just a category page, functionally speaking. So then all your videos will be listed out over here. Now it's time to jump into the site design tab to adjust the look and feel of our website. Okay, in the left-hand sidebar, go ahead and click on site design right there. And now the page builder will open up and we can begin designing our sites. Now, the way it works is that you have a header section, a body section, and the footer section. That's how this is structured. And then these blocks are the blocks that are part of that section. So right here, we have our header. So if I click on add a header section, we can have an announcement bar. That's the only thing we can add in over here. We'll do that. All right, very good. So now we have an announcement bar at the very top right there, and then the settings open up. Now, if you want to adjust anything, you just click on it. So I want to adjust the header, boom, click on that. And then we have the settings for this specific block. Now, if you want to move things around, you can just click on that to move everything around as needed. Now, over here in the body, we have the featured collection at the very top right there, but maybe I want to have a different section. So I want to have maybe an image banner right there. We'll click on add. And yeah, that looks good. So now we have the product and an image banner, but like, well, I want the image banner to lead off with the site. So click over here and then drag it up above that, and then that moves the placements of the block. So now we have our header, we have the announcement bar, we have a nice little offer section right there, and then we have a block section for the featured products, and then you click over here to add another page section, and you have a bunch of different options over here. So you can play around with this on your own time, but like text, video banner, and so forth. And then we have the footer right down here. And so the footer is fine. You have copyright text, left menu. You can just change things around centered, right menu, whatever you want. We click over here to add a footer section. The only thing we can do right here is add in an announcement bar at the very bottom of the site. So there you go. So that's the body, header, and the footer overall. Now you can change what page you're editing. Just click on this drop down right there. Then you have different pages over here that you can jump into. You can do the same thing over here with this link. And you have a mobile option to see what your site will look like on a mobile device. So simple enough. Now we click over here for the style tab. The style tab allows you to change the colors, fonts, background, visual, logo, favicon, border radius, product cards, social links right there. So that's what the style tab is for. Then your page tab over here. This allows you to adjust the pages. So right now we only have a home page, coming soon page, checkout page, feed, perks, video catalog, contact, privacy policy, returns, and terms of service. So you can click over here to create a custom page and add a page to your site. You can also click on the little drop down right there to do the same thing, create a custom page. So if you want to create like an about page, something like that, you can totally do that with this Fourthwall builder over here. And that's really all you need to know. Now, if you click on theme, there's only going to be one theme. So I have clean frame right there. So that's all that's going on with this. But again, pages over there, that's how you add pages and how you jump into specific pages. Like for example, the coming soon page. Maybe I want to change the way that this is laid out or way it looks like. Or we have the product page over here, and then default product page. We'll click on create new template. Okay, so we'll just call this new template. Templates over here. Click on that. And this is the template that I can create. So I can create my own custom template to a small degree. Honestly, Fourthwall is all kind of pretty cookie cutter overall. But you can have like the announcement bar, header section, product details. You may also like, personally, I wouldn't really change anything over here. Looks good the way it is, but like you click on product details, you can change like the padding over here, bottom padding, add to cart. You want to say it to like add to bag. If you're from the United Kingdom, you could do something like that, like little details like that. That's how you change things over here on the checkout page. But the overall layout with the images and the text, like, well, you're pretty stuck with the layout overall. You can't do too much over here. Then you have the footer, announcement bar. And so again, you can swap things around like that. Like you may also like different various product. I mean, why would you do that? You want the product to come up first. Then you may also like, again, you can change things, but there's not a lot you'd want to change in my opinion with this page, but that's how you adjust the product templates. Anyways, that's how you edit and adjust the look and feel, design, and layouts of your website using Fourthwall. Connecting your Fourthwall shop to the YouTube product shelf. So how does that work? So first off, navigate over here to the apps page. Then you have the YouTube product shelf box right there. Go ahead and click on it. Now you need to have at least 500 subscribers in order for this to work. And I also recommend being logged into your YouTube studio on the back end over here. Okay, anyways, to begin the connection process, simply click on the connect button right here. Next, you need to continue and confirm that you want to link your Fourthwall account to your YouTube studio. They do recommend you read the privacy policy and terms of service to understand how Fourthwall will process your data and so forth, so you can do that on your own time. Anyways, when you're ready, click on continue. Now, once you go through the on-screen process to connect your Fourthwall store to your YouTube product shelf, you're going to be redirected back over here to the YouTube product shelf page on Fourthwall. It's going to say not connected. That's totally fine. There's no problem. It does tell you a few things that you do need to do down here. So it's just telling you that you need to navigate to YouTube Studio and then select Fourthwall from the online store section and then connect it manually that way. Then navigate back over here to click on reconnect. Now with this channel, I already connected it to Fourthwall, so that's why I'm seeing this data. But if we have a channel where there's not anything connected, all they're talking about is clicking over here for the shopping page right there, the shopping tab. Then click on this setup page right here under the get started to set up a store on YouTube. So you click on setup right there, and then you select the platform that you're trying to connect to the YouTube product shelf. So we're using Fourthwall. All you do is click on select, read the terms, then navigate down here, click on I agree, click on accept. Once you do that, then you navigate back over here to Fourthwall. Then you click on click here in order to reconnect, and you are good to go. Now your products will be submitted to YouTube that are on your Fourthwall store, and they're going to be submitted for review. So not everything's going to go live immediately. They say it can take up to 24 hours for everything to go live. I've noticed that's usually about 12 hours or so. It's not fast, but it's not a full day. And it's really that simple. So once everything's set up, your product will begin appearing on your YouTube channel. So if you have 1 or 2 or 3 products, your merchandise that you create, whatever. But anyways, that's how you connect products that you have in your Fourthwall store to your YouTube product shelf and your YouTube studio. And to wrap this up is setting up analytics for your website. So over here in the left-hand sidebar, you'll notice something that says analytics. Go ahead and click on that. Then you'll be on the overview tab. So you have overview, shop, memberships at the very top right there. So I'm going to click over here for overview. Now to connect this to Google Analytics is very simple. All you have to do is click on this button over there that says connect for free. And then it's going to direct you over here to allow access. Now you do already need to have a Google Analytics account for this to work. So if you don't have a Google Analytics account, I recommend just Googling Google Analytics. It's going to be the top result right there that says analytics and tools under marketingplatform.google. Analytics. And then this is what it looks like. Just click on get started today, then sign up to create your account. Now, if you already have a Google Analytics account, I recommend just logging into your account and then navigate over here to the Fourthwall sign in page. Once you click on this connect for free button, then just click on continue. Once you do that, you'll be navigated back to your Fourthwall account where you can accept the terms and conditions. So click on this button to accept the terms and conditions. Once you click that button, you'll be navigated here to the Google Analytics Terms of Service Agreement. Just make sure to click on this little checkbox right there that I accept the data processing terms. Navigate down here to the bottom, then click on I accept. And now you're going to have a new property in your Google Analytics account. So I have Fourthwall right here, and then this is going to display all the data for me on the back end about how my store is performing. Now, in addition to that, within your YouTube studio, you click on earn, you click on shopping. You also get information specifically about how your products are performing within the YouTube product shelf. So you can see product clicks and you can see product impressions over here. So you also have data on this end as well. And that's it for setting up analytics for your Fourthwall online store. So you can connect it to Google Analytics to get specific information about how your online store is performing, where your traffic is coming from, what countries, how long people are staying, what pages they visit and whatnot, as well as the YouTube studio to get specific data about how your products are performing within the YouTube product shelf. Anyways, that is it for this tutorial. Alright everyone, that's it for this tutorial video on Fourthwall.com and how to upload and sell digital products via the YouTube product shelf and your own websites. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and hit that like button. My name is David. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.